Hi, everyone. Oh, you cast to your Facebook. Thanks, Tina. Yeah, so I have finally figured out if you are a seller and you are interested in doing a live auction, which I highly recommend because you can sell so many things in a short amount of time. And it's just also really, really fun to build community. I had shared in my Instagram stories and Facebook stories yesterday that after watching Susan and Lisa yesterday, like, it just got me thinking, there is so much value, even if you don't want to buy anything from us sellers during a live auction, there's still so much great conversation and brainstorming happening that these lives are really, really valuable. And I'm so grateful for this community that we're building because probably at this point, a lot of you are here because of me. You can't hear me. Let me know if other people can hear me because I know that I'm not muted. Um, if you can't hear me on Instagram for whatever reason, let me check something. Um, yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to hear me, but you can always come over to secondhandsquad.net because that's where you're going to be able to bid. What I was saying is these lives are so valuable. You can learn so much from this whole team, not just from me. Um, our team of sellers, the squad of sellers, is just so valuable and so knowledgeable. So even if you don't have the budget to buy a fabulous vintage or antique treasure right now, like come hang out with us because this is the place to be. We wanna learn from each other and collaborate, and I want to hear your ideas for the things that I'm sharing today. Side note, hello Thrift Rich merch. Last week I showed my secondhand squad sweatshirt. Here's my Thrift Rich t-shirt that comes in sweatshirts and lots of other things. The link to shop merch is everywhere at this point. If you're on secondhandsquad.net, it's in the bio. It's through the bonfire site / the Aurora Legend. And I bet I could put it in like the YouTube comments as well. I don't have as much today to auction, but it's still like a good haul. I think it's like 15 things and they're all amazing. And side note, I just got back from thrifting like half an hour ago. Things are soaking as we chat. And the treasures that are coming up are just so good. I'm so excited. Okay, chat publicly. Let me trying to do all the things by myself. Okay, it won't let me from here. I will link it later if anyone is interested in the you got a tote? Oh, you have a tote thrift rush on one side and secondhand on the other? Well, amazing. I'm assuming that you made that yourself because I'm not selling that in my shop, but I love that. You're flying across the Atlantic right now? We've gone global. Okay, I think those were the only things I wanted to mention before we like kick off the auction. I just want to give you a heads up. Oh, and I should probably check because I feel like there might be a couple of things I haven't added to. Yep, there's one that I'm thinking of right now. I did add some things to the live auction that weren't there when I was talking about it yesterday. Where are these amazing artichoke plates? I want to show you those in detail because I'm surprised that no one has bought one yet. Oh no, where are you? Well, if we can't find it, or maybe I already did link it. Okay. We'll come back to that later. I'll worry about it later. Let's start with the one that I'm staring at. Some of you have probably seen this in my house. This is an incredibly heavy glass oil lamp base. It's called a Bullseye 6-sided oil lamp. Clearly, there is no shade. I think I actually thrifted it with the shade, and then I promptly broke it in the sink when I was washing it. Good job, Lindsay. The glass was super thin, but you can see what I'm using it for. This is my favorite thing to do with old oil lamps. If the rustic farmhouse look of an oil lamp isn't your vibe, like this is still, oh, thank you. These are my blue blockers. The vibe is still so amazing for really like any style. You can find oil lamps in different colors. I actually thrifted 2 red ones that I'm going to be using at Christmas to put like greenery or Christmas trees in. You got an amber one this morning? Oh, you saw one. Yeah, like oil lamps are so versatile. So I have, so I stabbed myself in the face. This is just Russian sage from my garden this morning. It's one of the few flowers that's still in bloom. Oh, geez. Moving all my stuff around. Let me find you. I want to say it's at the top of that. Yeah, here we go. So 13, which is super, super reasonable. I wanted to keep it pretty reasonable for you guys. It's so heavy. It's pretty tall too. I want to say it, I measured it this morning, but I can't find the listing right now. 9.5. If I scroll long enough, I will find it. It might be the very first one that I pulled up. 9.5 tall. It's just so beautiful. So we are going to start the auction for this at 13. The water in the Russian sage is not included, but you can fill it with whatever flowers you want. So you can do Christmas greenery, you can do florals. It's a great all year round piece. And of course, on its own, it's stunning as well, styled on a shelf just to give some height behind maybe some candles. The other thing that you can do, is this the one, if you have a thick enough candle, you can also use these as like taper candle holders, like candlesticks. So this will be available in the shop if anyone changes their minds or anyone watches this later. I can smell the Russian sage. Okay. Next one. Side note, while I'm like figuring some stuff out, like what's everyone doing this weekend? We're like doing yard work and like pruning our, like all of our shrubbery and stuff back, and then we got to bag it up. Tell me what you're doing. Hopefully it's more fun than landscaping stuff. Okay. This is a recent find. Yeah, you are. You're going to a 100,000 square foot thrifting event. Ohio State football game. I've been to that stadium. Their stadium is crazy. You're flying home? Amazing. Finally. Granddaughter's homecoming, yard work. Yep. Estate sales. Love it. I've never seen anything like this before. This lobster dish is so unique. And the thing about today's finds is there are probably things that you would not necessarily have like picked up at the thrift store unless you have the eye. And the eye is something that you kind of have to learn and train. And a huge part of the eye is the things that bring you joy. Now, I have an eye, and I find a lot of joy in a lot of things. And then I don't have a large house. So a big part of why Secondhand Squad was started is because I want to share my joy with all of you, because I think I shared that I was selling this and someone was like, I can't believe you're not keeping it. Well, I don't have room for it. As much as I love it, just having this in my home for a couple days to style and love and then pass it on, that's okay. It fills my heart and I can pass it on to one of you that actually has the space for it. This is legitimately antique, made in Germany. The lobster itself is the handle, and a lot of the gold has worn off because she's an old girl, but like, look at all those legs. The claws like poke out at the top. It's just such a like thoughtfully designed piece. And then the florals are gorgeous. Look at this little scallop design and then like the detail, the blush pink. All of this is in amazing, amazing shape. There is one chip. So if this is the lobster's tail, the chip is back here. So it would depend on which way you're going to display it. If you have it this way, you can't see a chip. If you probably could prop it up if you wanted to hold it this way, but again, you would not see the chip. I just want you to know that it's there. So it reminds me of like a lobster and a butterfly and a flower garden had a baby. How much is the vase? The one that I just showed, which just started at 13, and I can rerun the auction if you were late to the game and you want to, bid on that. I will rerun it. You just need to come over to secondhandsquad.net. If one of my moderators could put that in the comments, just pop over there and then you can bid. Or after the auction's over, you can just go into my storefront and buy it directly from there. So I'm going to bring this guy to stage. You can use it for food. There is very little crazing, if any, at all. So it's still okay to use as like a candy dish. Soaps if you have a larger bathroom and you want to use this for some bathroom storage. Just display it as it is, because who would want to cover any moment of this amazingness? I love it so much. And it's just one of those really unique pieces that you got to put the stuff in your home that brings you joy and make your guests wonder, like, what is that? The auction has officially started and there is one bid. So start paying attention if you are interested in this beauty, because if no one else wants it, it's going to Stacy. German antique lobster bowl. Incredible. All right, I think we've got our winner. Thank you so, so much, and congratulations. Yes, I thought this was a pretty fair price. I was seeing like 75 and up online. I try to be really fair, but also take into consideration like the time and effort it takes me to curate and style and photograph. You know the drill. But I tried to keep the price really, really fair. There's also, I guess it doesn't matter anymore because it's sold, but there's like these numbers on the back that I never did research on. So Stacy, you can always, look it up and get more of a history. So let's put this one aside. One that I'm going to pull it up a while so it's here. I just added this last night. I have had this for a while and I thought I would use it in my home, and then I thought, you know what, I just need to pass it on. But it's, again, one of those pieces that if it sparks joy, grab it. So this is Porcelain de Paris. It's made in France. I've never seen anything like this. It's got all these like foods on it. My code is TRL. Thank you. So I always forget this. It's in my little notes, but $5 off your first purchase, TRL is the code. So take advantage of it if you're buying for the first time today. So here's pheasants and like chickens. I don't know. And the colors are just so vibrant. Look at the handle. This one, I don't know. They're baskets. Baskets of flowers. You can tell me what you think that is. This one is, I think it's bananas and pheasants. This one is like a whole like dessert tier. They're just like the quirkiest, beautiful, detailed paintings in the most stunning colors. Did I get them all? Oh no, I didn't show you that one. Like the little seafood platter. First time on here, welcome. So it does have the lid. My original intention when I bought this was how beautiful. I love these shallow, almost tureen bowls for bulbs, like bulb forcing with some paper whites in the spring. You could just use this generally as a planter, or you can use it as its intended purpose for food. I just wouldn't put it in your oven or anything. Candy dish, storage in a bathroom, in an office, anywhere that you need storage. It's just such a beautiful and unique piece, or just styled on your kitchen counter. Like, what is that when you see it? And the colors are just so fun. So auction has officially started. Made in France. We love a good French piece. And we'll see if anyone's interested. And if not, that's okay. It's going to stay in the shop. And we'll move on to the next one. Nope. Okay. Oh, someone bid. Yay. Keep going. I'll keep it on screen. A little late, but not too late that you can't get this guy. Hooray. Congratulations. Like, look at how beautiful. I can't. You're going to love it so much. And I would love to know, leave a comment. What are you going to use it for? Like, did something I said spark an idea, or do you have another concept? Like, let me know what you think you're going to use it for, because we love to know those things. Okay, let's grab these mugs. So these are highly, highly collectible. They sell online for a full set for like $90. I have them priced at $50. They're from the 1970s. I have 6 of these vintage Nestle mugs. The glass is so heavy and thick. It's a little grid with the frosted map of the world. How do you bid? You need to come over to secondhandsquad.net. Once you have your account, you put your credit card on file and you can bid here in the live. My moderators will help you if you need more help. Just let them know. But you need to be on secondhandsquad.net. The unique thing about this, I'm seeing them sold in a collection of 6. This one has the little creamer pitcher. So these are really fun to pull out for guests. Another quirky, like, oh, those are so unique, because I had never seen these before, but apparently they are very collectible. So 80s, technically they're 70s. But do you remember them from the 80s and people collecting them? So they're in perfect condition. There are no chips, no scratches to the frosting, the frosted design. And I just love this world pattern. You have 2 of them. Do you need 6 more and a creamer? They're just, the grid pattern titties. I would agree with that. They're like a great size. I love a clear glass mug. So I'm just going to start the auction, and we'll see if anyone is interested in them. They're just a fun addition to any cabinet if you are a mug collector or you're looking for a new set just to pull out when you're entertaining people. I love a clear glass mug. I love to watch my like creamer just kind of like blend in there. And the map is just a really, really cool style. How are we doing? No. Okay. They will be available in the shop. This is a piece that I can't remember if I actually added. Yes, I did. Okay. How beautiful is this milk glass? So it's got this little pedestal. This would be amazing for a shallow flower display. You could put a candle. I don't know if I would recommend making a candle. So if you don't know the trick about homemade candles, because I've happily done them before, I love making my own homemade candles. But the trick is that you need to risk it and pour boiling water over the vessel that you intend to use for your candle. If it survives, you know that it's heat safe for a candle and it's not going to explode or crack on you down the road. And I will also say that with all the homemade candles I've made, I've never had an issue. I've also never left them unattended, which I think is like normal fire safety protocol, but I will never like walk away from a room where I have made a homemade candle. I just want to be safe. So that was your little lesson for the day. Back to this milk glass. It's got this really awesome geometric pattern, and there are no chips, no scratches. Look at the beautiful bottom. Use this as a candy dish for little treats. I'm glad you found the advice helpful. It's a very thick and heavy, like substantial piece. And milk glass just looks so beautiful with so many different styles, home styles. The one thing that it does have is this little mark that I wasn't able to clean. And it doesn't look like an actual chip. There's no dent. It's like a discoloration. So I don't know if it's from like the manufacturing, but we're going to start the auction on this guy. 17 to start. This is made by Indiana Glass, and the pattern is called Constellation. That scalloped edge. I just imagine this like filled with roses, like little rose beds. Beautiful for the holiday season coming up filled with like little vintage ornaments or greenery, that white would really, really pop. So this will be available in the shop. I'm surprised because I know Built Glass usually goes so quickly. So if anyone changes their mind or if someone's watching in the future, it's a good piece, especially if you're starting your Milk Glass collection. Okay, I gotta find a home for that to set it down. What else? We'll save those. Okay. I don't think I pulled this. Hold on. This comes in its original box. This is a crystal, a lead crystal, 24%. You donated 2 of those mugs when you moved 2 years ago. You can always have some back. There's 6 available. This is 24% lead crystal. It's in pristine condition. I'm gonna make some room for it here on my desk. And it comes nicely stored in its box. I love that they're called biscuit jars. So biscuits like English cookies, it has its lead crystal sticker still on it. Made in the USA. I have a lead crystal biscuit dish, and you can turn it upside down and place a candle on it. Yep. Hold on. Let's see. Well, I don't have a candle in here, but look how beautiful that would be with a pillar candle on top of it. That is a great idea. This is why I love these collaborative lives where we give ideas. Love it. I have a crystal biscuit jar on our kitchen counter for dog biscuits. Because why not? They deserve some elegance too. Candy, bathroom storage, anywhere, styled on a shelf. You can't go wrong with biscuit jars. Yes, I feel like this is maybe like the 3rd or 4th biscuit jar. And I know that they've been popular, so anytime I see them, I grab them. So auction has officially started for this amazing biscuit jar. The sparkle on this. Oh, for coffee grounds. Yes, or like Keurig pods. We actually have like the reusable like Keurig pods now where we just put our own coffee in. So yes, sugar, flour, anything on your kitchen counter. But I have one biscuit jar that's just like styled on a shelf with like books and things because I love the sparkle. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Before I go any further, I'm going to put it back in the box just to keep it as safe as possible. Okay. Woo. I love when things come in their original packaging because I just feel like it's safer that way. It's usually in better condition too. If someone has taken the time to like save the packaging for it, chances are they've like really, really loved it. Bath salts would be amazing. I don't have, so my like master bath is so tiny. I have a little stall shower. Oh my gosh, little stall shower. And then we have just like a basic bathtub in Jackson's bathroom. We don't have a place like, I would love to have a huge spa bathroom where I could have like my bath salts somewhere. A girl can dream. Refrigerator glass containers only. Oh yeah. So now you have another idea. Perfect. We're inspiring each other. Okay. Let's see what is next. Okay. So I can't imagine she's watching and I don't remember her name, but I met one of you at the thrift store a couple weeks ago. And I had already walked down this aisle and she bent down and said, "Did you see these?" And I said, "Oh my gosh, no, I completely missed it." So whoever you were, if you are watching, thanks for finding these. Like I ran to her because these are so incredible. And I cannot find anything else. This is what we're talking about. I'll save you the suspense. I can't find any research on these online other than the fact that they are from Nora Fenton, made in China. They're a Nora Fenton design. So each of these 6 plates has all this writing on it. I thought immediately they would be amazing as like Easter salad plates. Let me show you all of them. They're not food safe, but they would be amazing decorative wall plates Or if you were going to put wrapped food, or if you wanted to put like a little doily or something down first, I know that defeats the purpose because you can't see the design, but this is 4 stunning painted vegetables. So here's the eggplant. This one is my favorite. The carrots. So when I came up with the price for this set of 6, first of all, they're in pristine condition. I looked at comparable Nora Fenton pieces and collections, and that is how we came up with the price. So they're $60 to start. They're $10 a plate, which I think is really reasonable because they are definitely at least 30 to 40 years old, if not older. Let me move them to stage so you guys can see them more. You could even like swap them out if you don't have room for an entire set of 6 to display somewhere. Excuse me, you could rotate them out, display them on an easel. So pink asparagus. Can you even, with like the little like asparagus like fronds around them? I thought this one was a pumpkin at first, but I think it's a tomato. I'm pretty sure it's a tomato. If you think it's a pumpkin, let me know. But based on like everything else, the leaves kind of threw me off. I had to go look at my own like tomato plants. So are you team tomato or team pumpkin? Because it's not like a bright red. It's like this orangey red. So tell me. We have artichokes. Heirloom tomatoes. Thank you. It depends on the season. Yeah, you could. Team pumpkin. Look at the banding and then like this little detail. They're just, I would be keeping these for my house, except I don't need more stuff. So we are sharing the love. And then this is the last one. I wanted to make sure my pile wasn't going to fall over. Yellow pepper. They're just so sweet. No scratches in the design. I think this is actually the only one, as I say, no scratches. This one has a little bit of a mark here. The leaves, see, I know the leaves do look like a pumpkin, but they kind of also look like a tomato. We're not going to sit here all day and debate team pumpkin or team tomato. If you buy them, you get to decide what it is. So I'm going to start the auction for these. $60 to start for 6 plates. So 10 a plate, no chips. Absolutely stunning. They will be amazing for spring and Easter. Use my code TRL for 5 off your first time purchase. That would make them $55 to start. I just can't get over with these illustrations. They're so beautiful. These 2 stickers fell off when I washed them, but it does still have like the little labels that you can have with them that say Nora Fenton. They'll be available in the shop. Handcrafted by master artisans. So I hope someone loves them someday because they make me so happy. Greenery on its navel. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Another piece that brings me joy. Makes me bubble up with joy. This one just reminds me of champagne. I can't talk today. Goodness, Friday brain. Silver plate reminds me of champagne bubbles. These little like vines all intertwined. And I just think this is one of the prettiest frames, silver plate frames I've ever seen. $14 to start. I don't need to tell you how to style a picture frame, but I can say this would make a really beautiful gift with you and the recipient in it, with a photo of you and the recipient, or an amazing piece of art, wherever you like to put your frames. There is no hook on the back, but you could certainly add something. It does have the little stand. It's just such a unique, special piece. And we love a silver plate anything, right? Well, I love when the clock resets and the bidding wars start. Like, look at that detail. I haven't polished it at all. It has a little bit of patina, but it's so shiny and gorgeous. It's got like the velvet back. It's a showstopper. Yay, congratulations. I'm so happy it's going to go home with someone. Okay. What else do we have? Okay, I want to talk about these artichoke plates, but I want to see, I don't think they're in my market. So let me try to find them again and add them. Filter, auction. Please bear with me as I talk to myself. There you are. Okay, add to stream. Okay, move to stage. When I saw these, I was like, I don't know what you are. There are 3, and I think it only lets me auction off 1 at a time. So it's up to you if you would like more than 1. But even if no one bids, I just wanted to have on record like how special these plates are. So this is meant to be an artichoke plate with your, are they called artichoke leaves? I don't like artichokes. So someone educate me with like your dip. But if you just want to do like a little dip or like a cheese ball and crackers, there's so many ways that you could use these. And you could just display it on your wall. Like there's a flat enough surface that you could put a hook. They are, you plead the 5th. Oh, which team? I just love them. No chips, no scratches, 15 for 1, but I do own 3. If you are interested in more than 1, I can always rerun the auction, I believe. So I'm going to start this one. They're just so pretty. Look at this area here. Like, and I love like the ivory white in perfect condition. A little bit of crazing, but barely. I just think they're really, really unique and would look lovely on a table or on your wall or anywhere. Okay, these will be in the shop. We're going to save the things that people have already bid on till the end. Let's talk about my naked man. This is frosted lucite. Again, there's only one other listing online, and I priced mine significantly lower than that one. I can't find anything else on this guy. You can see everything. It's full Monty. He has a signature on the bottom that I think I said I wrote down because it took me a while to. Ricardo's. It's signed Ricardo's. The artichoke goes in the middle and the dip in that smaller. Oh. Well, okay. So pause. Thank you for the education. Okay. So the artichoke goes here and then you put the dip here. And then this is like your discard in the big round section. Thank you for the education because I genuinely didn't know. My husband loves artichokes and I've never seen them for him because I hate them and they scare me. If you love them and you enjoy eating them, this is for you. Okay. 3 of them in the shop. Also, I feel like this guy needs a name. Maybe his name could just be Ricardo. So he kind of reminds me of the thinker, the way that he has like his feet. And I just love him so much. Same, my husband loves them. I'm afraid of them. Maybe our husbands need to get together. They can have artichokes. And we'll go thrifting. I think having any kind of like human bust, male, female bust, or statue, they just add a really great piece of character and charm to a home. And the fact that he's lucite and not like a classic marble, so he has just a little bit of like translucence to him. So if you have like a lighted shelf or you put him near a lamp, like he's just going to. Oh, the hands. Sorry, I'm reading these. Isn't he cool? He would just have like a little glow to him. So again, one of those pieces that when I saw him, he just made me happy. Because that's what today is all about, is about finding the joy for your home. I would absolutely love to explain Secondhand Squad to you while we're waiting to see if anyone's interested in that. So first of all, welcome. Secondhand Squad overall is a marketplace and community. So you have the opportunity to buy amazing, amazing vintage and antique home decor, jewelry, and apparel. He'll be available in the shop. You can sell alongside me. I'm not the only seller. So there are not quite 300 sellers, which is blowing my mind because we've only been like up and running for maybe a month and a half. Over 2,000 community members. It is free to join. And not only is this like a buying and selling marketplace like Whatnot or eBay or on any of the others, but if you're a seller, the fees, the commission that the platform district takes is so low compared to the others. So it's a really, really great deal. But beyond all of that, we're a community. There are chat channels, which would be like group chats. I have categorized them. So there are places where you can talk about the things that you've thrifted recently and let everyone celebrate with you, because I love that part of a community, that we get excited for one another. You can tell the community what you're looking for, and you have all of those eyes hunting for you in their thrift stores. I'm constantly looking back through the On the Hunt channel to see if there's anything that I should be looking for when I'm going thrifting. I love that we can help each other that way. Hello from Belgium. Oh, he could be a bookend. You could use him that way. That's a good point. We have one that's all about upcycling ideas. I have this thing. I know it has potential, just like we were talking about with this. Let's brainstorm together. I have this thing. I inherited it. I thrifted it. I know that there's something I could be doing with it. What would you do with it? And like, you have this think tank in the squad helping you. Let's put a candle on. I would have never thought of that. The things that I've turned into tissue holders, because you could add your tissues to this. Adorable. Flowers. There's so many things. And I'm creative. I have a lot of ideas, but you guys blow me away with your ideas. So let the squad help you with that. That's the general gist of what Secondhand Squad is. I want us, this, you want to bet on the candy dish? I can absolutely bring it back. While I'm talking everyone's ear off. Here we go. Okay, I'm starting the auction for the candy dish. And, oh, I have to like rerun it. Restart auction. Okay, there we go. Boom. I forget what I was saying. Oh, I want us to be a bright spot in the world of like vintage and antique. This is the place to go where you know you can trust the sellers to have quality items, that we have the integrity and honesty, that we're like selling you what we say. So if it's not antique, we're not labeling it as antique. And we have like the best stuff on the market with great fair prices, fair for the buyer and fair for the seller. Yay, thank you. I want this to be everyone's go-to place to build community, that we're kind human beings all celebrating our obsession with secondhand, while also inspiring joy, inspiring others with creativity. Like, I want us to be the salt in the world, that flavor, not to get biblical. We are the salt in the secondhand community. So that was really long-winded, but you can tell that I'm passionate about this marketplace and all the people that have already trusted me to come alongside me and be a part of the squad. So, and also it's free to join. It's free to be a seller. It's free to join as a community. And yes, Tina's right. They're curated from all over the States. You have the opportunity, if you're Canadian, you can be a seller. If you're American, you can be a seller, and we can ship to the US, to Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, and the UK is coming someday. It's like in the works, but I don't know how long it's going to be. They also have an app, the District app, and that is for Apple with Android on the way. So yes, that is the long and short of it. More long than short, because I like to talk. Okay, let's talk donkeys. Talk about sparking joy as I spit all over my phone. The mama and the baby, very Scandinavian. This one is meant for toothpicks, but hello, match holder. You could put a little striker sticker on the bottom and you've got your matches to set in your home or to give as a gift with a candle that possibly you've homemade. I love to give unique little vessels filled with matches, and you can get them in so many beautiful colors these days, and you put a striker sticker on the bottom. Thank you. That's very sweet. Siamara. I love to give match holders. Again, like with the broken record, Lindsay's always talking about, you can put matches in that. You can put tissues in that. This is more so like a candy dish, but this would be so cute styled in a bathroom if you had the space. Like, imagine him loaded with cotton balls or your lipsticks, whatever. This guy's really heavy. They're both in amazing condition. I am selling them separately. I'm going to bring the big guy to stage first. He's 22 to start. And they're from Jeanette Glass. They are just the most fun and unique. And of course, you could always style like mama and baby together. It's really your choice. But the options are unlimited with the way that you could style these. So if no one is interested in my donkey and my cart, it'll be available in the shop. But when I found the little guy, I knew immediately, like, oh my gosh, matches. Or toothpicks if you like toothpicks. Okay, so here is the little guy. He's 12. And he's so cute. Or sugar packets, you're right, for a coffee bar. I know, for a baby nursery, right? Like, store little pacifiers. I just think they're so cute. Someone will love them someday. So, oh, you need Lisa Frank. I haven't directly bought anything, so let the moderators tell you what we take, because I can't remember what payments we take, which is dumb because I'm like the owner of the market. I should know. You need to come over to secondhandsquad.net to bid. And if you are over here and you want to bid on anything that we've talked about today that hasn't sold already, just leave me a message and we'll run it again, like these donkeys. So secondhandsquad.net. And then once you have your accounts, you join the live and you can bid and chat with us. So, okay, I think it's time for some of the guys that I know you have been waiting for. So let's do the coasters. There's been quite the bidding war for these guys. And I love them. These little crystal coasters are the cutest thing. And then can we talk about the handle or the holder? So this like beaded ribbed detail, or beaded stripes, I should say. And then they all nest together because they have like just a little bit of a lip. They are smaller. So let's see. No. So like you need to have like an actual glass. I did include the measurements on the listing. You need to have a daintier glass, although you could always just, put them like this. But even if you don't even use them as coasters, they are darling. So I'm going to start the auction because I know you guys are just chomping at the bit to see who's going to get them. And I love this like little like basket weave style on the crystal. Amazing. They're so cute. And again, I couldn't find anything like this online when I was doing my research. So I love that. Usually tells me it's like more rare or unique, or just everyone loves them so much and they're not getting rid of them. So everyone's like hoarding. Yay, congratulations. And thank you so much. This antique bowl, this is from TF&S Limited. It's made in England, and this is a legitimate antique. The colors on this are so vibrant. Considering how old it is an incredible shape. We're going to start the auction. Look at the butterflies. So these two corners are the same, but then this one has I guess it's dragonfly. And the leaves and the berries, and then this has the butterfly over here. It is just stunning. So many beautiful ways to style this, and I love the black rim. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I bought candles just for this. And honestly, like, I will give you these candles because I bought a pack of 20. This mid-century modern candelabra is so cool. And I know that I have seen, you'd have to do a little research, the thicker, like tea light size candles, but in a taller form, like a taper form. I just think there's so many awesome ways to style this. I can imagine it with like a little ring of greenery at Christmas time, built up on, you know, putting it on something that actually like fits perfectly. Putting it up on like a stack of books to add height. It's going to be amazing for the holidays, but also just right now in fall. I love this piece so much. And I've never seen one like this shape. So we've already got one bid for 12. If anyone else is interested, the auction has officially started. And you can have these candles. Unless you like really don't want them, and then let me know. And I won't give them to you, but I will happily include them in your box. It's in great shape. These could be like pressed together a little bit just to tighten it if you want. Oh, we have more beds. Such a cool piece. I'm trying to angle it down without like tipping the candles out. Oh, I love when it restarts. Who's gonna get it? Who wants it more? Congratulations! Yay! All right. Do you want the candles? Should I include the candles? Yes, or Christmas trees. I've seen them with little ghosts. Yes, please. Okay. You got it. I feel like we're almost through. I know we've got a huge lamp to auction, but let me see what else I've missed. Nope, we've gone through everything else. Okay, I'm going to bring the lamp to stage. I'm not going to start the auction yet. So just deep breath. And I have the cord tucked the whole way behind my dresser here. So this cord is very long, which is not a bad thing, depending on where you want to put it. Okay. This is from Alsy. I don't know if I'm saying it right. ALSY. Let's back up a little bit. This like double horn brass lamp is fabulous. The little turn on is here. It does work. It's not plugged in right now, but I do have photos on the listing, like proving that it turns on. It has a little ring finial. This is its original shade. You would not have to use this shade if it's not your style. You could always use something else, but it's one of those really cool like oblong ones, and it's in amazing condition. 10 out of 10, no notes. This ribbed detail is so cool. It still has like the fabric on the bottom. So someone took really, really good care of this. I want to pull up the listing and see if there was anything else of note before I run it. So it's a vintage Alsy classic Baldwin brass 2-arm French horn style table lamp. That's a mouthful. It's 20 inches tall, and it is a French style, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I feel like I'm not normally into like this style of lampshade either, but it really works with this. It's just so elegant altogether. So the auction is officially going. The bid right now is $71. So if anyone is interested in going higher than that, you're welcome to. Or Autumn Forever is getting this lamp in the mail very soon. It's such a beauty. Congratulations, you have yourself a lamp. All right. So I'm doing something next week that I haven't done before, and that's an evening live. I won't be around next Friday, so I wanted to still do a live because I love them so much. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I genuinely do. Even if no one bought anything, I love just communicating with you guys in this way. It's really, really fun for me. We're doing an evening live on Tuesday. I think it's at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I think that's what I scheduled. And it's Thanksgiving themed. So I pulled all of my like entertaining and hosting pieces that are so perfect for dinner parties, whether you're hosting Thanksgiving or you're moving into the holidays. And I think almost all of these pieces will be appropriate any time of the year. They're just, if you're looking for like a really elegant table setting, you need to check this live out because it's filled with so many good things. All of the pieces that I'm auctioning are already available. If you click on that live, it's scheduled already. You can go in and pre-bid now. If you can't join us that night, I love that you can set a max bid for any of the lives. So if you can't attend, you can still say like, I want this, but I'm not willing to pay more than this price. And then like the algorithm like does it for you. It'll bid for you. I really love that you have an opportunity to get some incredible pieces, even if you can't be a part of a live. Some of these guys that didn't sell will be available in the shop if anyone changes their mind. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing weekend. There's someone coming up right after me. I can't remember who it is because my Friday brain is in full gear. But stick around because there's another amazing live happening. It's Tiffany. Thank you. Tiffany's live is coming up next. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.